to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and it is this pattern today. Let's open up the book and find a space for it. So actually this page is almost done, but I think I can fit in this pattern as it is kind of a background pattern, and it is one of those patterns I have a hard time with because it's one of those that kind of goes willy-nilly on the page, but let's just do a few of them. I'm gonna do a little here down in this corner and maybe a tiny bit there. So this one is kind of a bubbly shape like that, and then you kind of fill it out with these semicircle lines. Like that. And you can of course do it just with two bubbles if you want to, like that, and then we are just popping in the lines again. And that is all there is to this pattern. So you just do a lot of these. Actually, I do my, no, I think I do it right. So I'm just gonna make one that comes out here behind that one, and making my half circle lines this way this time, because he's doing it both ways, where it's kind of crooked over it and where it is kind of more straight made over it. And then we are just gonna continue with these bubbles until there's no more room for them. And she made a tile with these where she made them in different colors, brought them in different colors, and that actually looks pretty cool. So you could try that out as well. It is actually a pretty neat background filler, and I decided that it would fit nicely behind everything here. Just filling in this little empty room here with the lines. Maybe make something that looks like it's underneath everything. And then just take your time with this and have fun with it. I think it is an interesting pattern, but for me it is a bit difficult, because I'm not good at these tangles that is placed kind of willy-nilly. So I think this one is actually a good practice for me. You can place the lines more together or more away from each other. That's all up to you. I am gonna stop right there. Maybe even make them bigger, because I actually made mine quite small, but I wanted to fit some of them in here. And I'm gonna take a few of these and make some shading here along one side of them. So make them a little more three-dimensional. Using my Tortillion to soften out that charcoal, no, graphite. And if it is really, really dark, your things here, you could always use a white charcoal to give it a little more light again. I think mine is fine without. I could have put more in there, but I think, I don't know. But it is a cool background pattern. And especially if you have something that is really heavy with black or something like that, then it is a nice pattern to kind of soften up the page. I'm just gonna fill in this little corner here. Just to give it a little more, like it's coming out from underneath there. And just a tiny bit of more shading, and I want to give it a nice shading here behind so that you can see it's kind of coming out underneath the ribbon here. Spreading from there. I could put a single over here just to indicate they're kind of overtaking everything. And then making my curved lines in it. Maybe one more here behind it. Trying to make it look a little more like orbs, like doing it this way. I think that is better. Anyway, giving that a tiny bit of charcoal, no, graphite. I don't know why I get that wrong every time. There we go. That was the pattern for today. There's nothing more to it. It's kind of easy and interesting. I think if you do it like she did with different colors, that could be awesome as well. Anyway, that's all for today. It was this pattern right here. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.